Please live this round. I don't care who I go against as long as I don't die. Hey guys, it's Riduckulous again, and I'm going to be playing the last provisional game on my River Sprite account, and it's kind of fitting because there's 6 River Sprites in this lobby. I almost thought I miscounted. So, ideally, like I've been saying in all the videos for this series, I would like to run different stuff than I normally run, just to play around and stuff like that, but the main goal is to win. Let's see, so we got spatula. I think is one of my favorite items early. It's not like the most cost efficient, or I don't think that's the right word. I don't think it's the strongest very first item, but it's nice to have for flexibility. All right. And I also am gonna repeat myself again. Every game, practically, I put my 2-cost unit from the first carousel on the bench, and then I buy 3 units. 2 if I got an item from the first minion phase. I apologize, my ear is a little itchy. And then if this gives me gold, I just buy these. If it doesn't, I sell my 2-cost and buy these. Diversity is incredibly important early, so you could have options on what you're gonna go and whatnot. Ideally, we want items, because I think, and I'm pretty sure no one will really disagree, I think items is always better than gold from these, like all minions, just because gold you could get easier. Alright, so we have demon right now if we want it. We have knights, 1 ranger. What do I want to do? I think I'll do this for now. Let's definitely change that. Do I want to sell these and get one of these? I don't think so. I would like to go sorcerer if I could, because I don't think I've done that recently, and it's really strong, especially if you have Karthus. It's incredibly fun when you get like a T2 Karthus. Alright, so we got the perfect ranger item, which is Shave. I'm gonna throw it on the Varus, unless I get another ranger, then I might decide. Okay.
Swiftly now.
Yes. I think I'm just gonna switch them out, and I'm gonna throw this on Ash. And I'll just do this. And I'll buy that. Shiv is incredibly powerful right now. Probably one of the best items in the game, and I think it's getting nerfed next patch. It's really good, especially on rangers, and especially early game on top of that. So I think we're gonna ideally win streak because we built the Shiv already.
Fear the void.
Oh, and I was actually talking to one of my friends. He's watched a few of my videos and he's curious what I meant when I was telling you guys like to buy units to get other units. So if you think of the game like a deck of cards, there's only so many hearts, for example. So let's say 1-cost units are hearts. I take these hearts out and I have a higher chance of getting other hearts, if that makes any sense to you.
Should fear me.
I did explain it to him as well, but I figured if he had that question, maybe someone else would.
Noxus will rise.
I mean, I could level here, but I don't know what I would sell, because I like having all these knights. Yeah, I didn't decide fast enough. Maybe I should have just sold Kha'Zix, Fiora, and One Knight. And it'd probably be Mord, even though Mord is really good with Rangers, because you want to get that Phantom buff. That's it. Looks like we're not win streaking, which is fine. He has some good stuff as well. And it's also fine because we get better carousel picks the lower we are in health. So we got another Vayne. We're definitely putting her in.
Will be purified.
Another Vayne.
Dark should fear me.
I think I'm gonna put Shen in over Varus because he doesn't do too much DPS, and Shen will keep me a little safer. I'm gonna organize a little bit. Okay. And I think I'll do this. So, another thing. So I bought the Braum there. I didn't really want the Fiora. So I sold the Fiora and bought the Braum because it won't affect my interest since I won't get any. And I think another good way to explain it is when the game decides you're going to get a tier 1 unit, then it checks and it's like, okay, there's this many tier 1 units, this many are gone. And that's why buying units when you're not going to mess up your gold income is actually really good. What do I want? I think we go for tier here. Mostly because we could possibly get another Shiv later, and also tier 3 unit, so it's decent for gold. See you later. I think now I'm gonna level up. Put him in and him for the night bonus. I could sell the Shen, I don't really need it. I'm gonna buy Kennen for the same reason I've been talking about. Ideally I want him up first if I can. And I think this round is pretty good. By the way, this is the, I believe, 3rd video I'm putting music behind. I'm not quite sure, like, if I'm doing it too light or too loud. I think one of them is a bit too loud and the other one is a bit too light. So I'm trying to get that worked out, so let me know what you think. I could hold him for the turn. Sell, sell, sell.
The dark should
Okay.
fear me.
I think that's fine for now. Ideally, we want to get some tier ups ASAP because, well, we have a decent-ish comp going. It's not the strongest, and we only have 2 tier 2s and 1 item out. I don't know if I like Ionic on Lissandra. I don't know if I like Lissandra, but I think it's fine for him because it didn't get killed early. But Lissandra is such a bad unit. That's basically the whole point of me saying that. I hate, like, when I have to put in a Lissandra. Like, if I'm going for Glacial and she's the only one I have to get to the next level of Glacial or something.
Your eternity begins. A slow
I'm buying the tier 3s because I have an item on Ashe already, so I would really like to tier her up. Alright, we shouldn't have a problem with this one, I don't think, because we have some decent frontline and our Ashe is free firing. Could make Glacial, which might not be bad to throw on like a Vayne, and I'm definitely not making it right now if I'm going to make Glacial. Ludens, Morello. Morello's pretty damn good too. I don't think so much for Rangers, but... Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this guy to make gold. By the way, I always put my arm up and stuff. I don't know why. I don't do that when I normally play. I just do it when... I think it's when I'm talking. Most of the time for like the videos. Like I'm born in New York, so like it might be just the New Yorker in me because everyone talks with their hands, but maybe I could have leveled there, but I wouldn't have gotten any like more synergies. Well, I could have leveled him through cannon in, but then I would have lost 2 things of gold. That was real close. Closer than I would like.
Without mercy.
They will regret opposing me.
I think that's worth. And for now, I'll throw him in. I'll put Garen back if I get a tier 2. But I'll keep Mordekaiser if I get Kindred. Is there anyone that I really care about ulting right now? No. So it might be worth to go for a Force of Nature. But if we get a Kindred before we have Force of Nature, it might be worth to put Yuumi on her. Because Kindred ult is insane. Another Vayne. Getting closer. I guess I'll hold this for now. I don't think I'll go for a tier 3 Darius, but just in case. I'm actually gonna level up. And do I want to put Varus? Or I think I'll just put another Vayne because I won't get another bonus if I put Varus. We also want to kind of level up. Like, we don't want to force too hard, but we want to level up for higher possibilities of Kindred and Ashe. Ideally, we'd get like an early Kindred or early Sejuani to get the Glacial or the Phantom going. So there's I might go for her. I'm definitely going for Lysandra actually if it's up, but I don't think it will be. Okay, I'll take it. Well, I definitely love Force of Nature. I don't know if I'll even get anything like extra synergies, but a whole extra unit out there is always worth. I don't think there's ever a circumstance where it's bad to get Force of Nature. I'm just gonna throw it on Warwick for now because he's the most replaceable unit there. Let's see, what do I want to throw in? For now, I'll do this. I haven't decided 100% or not. I think I still need more front lines, so I'll do that. Because my DPS in the back isn't getting enough time. There's an assassin, that's kind of annoying. I might have to adjust my rotations a little. I'm sorry if I sound tired. I got bit by a bunch of fucking fire ants the other day, and I've been taking the like anti-itch medicine, and it makes you really tired. But I wanted to record some videos because I had some time today. Okay, so we can replace the Garen, and there we go. That's amazing. Probably one of the most ideal things we could have gotten there. I think now all we need to do is replace the Warwick with preferably a glacial unit of some type. I think I'm gonna throw mana on her for now, maybe redemption later. But just so since she's tier 1, it's kind of hard for her to get ult if she gets focused. She'll die before she gets the mana. This guy got clapped. That's good. And Shiv is even good on her. That's how good it is on Rangers. Ugh. I think I'll hold this. Like I said, I hate forcing Alessandra, but I might throw her in later for Glacial. I'd really like to get a Sejuani now. Some more Ashes and Varus. One Garen. Because I like Garen over Darius. Darius can heal a lot with his ult, but Garen just prevents damage with it, and I think he does better for tanking. And with Kindred, I don't want to get rid of the Mordekaiser, so... Well, we got what we wished for. And I'm gonna throw Ionic. Actually, I think I'm just gonna make Ionic and hope I get Darren. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna roll. I should have been rolling earlier. I was focused on items too much. Okay. He has Brawler, he has Void, yeah, that's one of the strongest comps, especially because he has Rabadons. I'm pretty sure he's top 4 confirmed already. Which is kind of scary. I might want to force levels then. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do one reroll, see if I'm lucky, and I'll buy 2 things of experience. I really want to get this Garen before I hit 7, like ideally in the roll next round, because then I could throw him in, throw Ionic on him. Kindred got her ult off, so we might have a shot, but it's still scary. Yeah, I lost. Okay, so I think we all in here.
Truth, guide my soul.
I got to. I guess he's gonna be the beefiest. I'll put him back here so he doesn't fight as much. There's an Ash. Another Van.
Should fear me.
Kindred. There's Vayne 3. Another Kindred that will level her up.
Though many try.
And I think I'll stay there.
No one escapes.
That's pretty
my
massive. I
aim.
got 2 tier ups coming, and I won that round. Alright, so I think Giant Spell, ooh, I might want to just get the Gunblade. I hate when people ping the shit, because then sometimes people go for it when they didn't notice it at first. Alright, cool, I'm taking that. Yeah, that was the very first place guy. Like, it is kind of a strategy, especially like if you really need an item, to ping out other items that aren't the item that you need. But I don't think that applied here.
Life is ours.
Well, I guess that's kind of weird. It tiered her up on the bench instead of on the board, 'cause I guess I've never seen that interaction. Got the Van. Let's go for Ash. Hopefully. I think the next big deal would be Ash and Varus, and then if we could get a noble, I think we'd be GG there. It kind of sucks that this item's on her, but it's a full item, so it's not terrible. Let's see what I get.
I was
There we
forged
go.
by
We're
winter.
1 away from 3 different units. It's really good. I'm staying just above the 10. Just because the 1 extra gold is not much, but I should probably be saving more because I'm only level 7. And I'm kind of rolling for a tier 4, but I'm also rolling for other stuff. When you're rolling for a tier 4, if you're not close to level 8, but you're 7, you should probably just roll down until you're... If you roll, you won't have 4. But I'm also going for a tier 3, and a 3 cost and a 2 cost. And almost any noble I'll take. Like, I passed up on a Leona or 2, I think, but... I think this guy just loses. Really depends. He has a lot of beef. Yeah, should be fine. Ideally, we want to get an item to put on our Vayne from this next carousel. Not carousel, item. Minion phase. I'll hold this for now. Actually, I'll hold the Garen for now. Because I'm quite far away from level 8. But now I could kind of try to decide if I want to force level 8. I think I'll decide after the next round. Because I'm on a little bit of a win streak, but I haven't fought anyone too crazy. Give me something for Kale or Vayne, please. I'm gonna cry. Gold is like the worst.
No one
That's
escapes
really
my
rough.
aim.
Well, there's the Ash. There's... Okay. While it might have been rough, we did kind of get a slight reward eventually. Yeah, I think now I hold to try to force nobles. I might just go for a BF sword on this carousel if I make it there to get Zeke's and put it on probably Darius in the back line. I'm only putting him here because he has Ionic, and if he gets one extra Ionic off because it takes them a second to get on him, it's probably worth because he's not really doing much damage himself. Well, I knocked this guy out. That's great. Top 5, just one more and it's positive LP. We are 34 away. We could sell basically everything to get it, then we wouldn't be able to put anything in. Okay, never mind. I thought we had 32 because reading is hard. Yeah, ideally next turn we level up, we get a Garen, we get a Varus, but that's very unlikely. Alright, that guy got pretty hurt. That's really good for us. I was worried for quite a bit in this game, and then I got this going, and I don't think I'm going to come in first. I'm still kind of worried. But I might, because Rangers are really, really strong in the meta right now. Yeah, I'm going to force this level. Because we get Noble with that. I'm probably just going to put him here so it protects them a little more. I think that's actually better positioning. Actually, I think I'll do this. I don't even know if I want the Zeeks because then I'd have to put stuff over here for it to be efficient. I might not even put it over here if I do build the Zeeks. I think a full item on this carousel might be good, or just like a recurve for Vayne, or I could just get a health and put it on Darius. That actually might be better because Warmogs I think is pretty slept on. Yeah, I think that's what I'll go for unless there's a full item there. So that's our ideal pick right there. If not, then maybe the Swain, but that's probably gonna get taken. Yeah, I think Warmogs might be better. The attack speed would be awesome for the Rangers, and I think I almost got the Lysandra there by accident. But our Ionic is doing some decent work, and this will make it do more because he'll stay alive for longer. And I might be able to frontline him now. Not too sure. Definitely grabbing that KO. Building the Warmogs. Grab Kale. I think I'll just do this. It's not like exactly frontline, but it's a little more up there. I don't plan on going for level 9 really, so I'm just gonna roll a bit. I got so excited when I saw the yellow. I don't think I'll ever get a tier 3 of either of those. Alright, I'll take that. That works. Yeah, this guy is gonna beat us, which is kind of sad. But, like I said, didn't think I was gonna come in first. I'm hoping I got him in top 4, because this guy just won the round he went against. That makes me even more nervous. Come on, Kale or fucking Varus. Let's go. I would have been so upset if a Kale came up because actually I could have locked, so I think I'll just roll one more time. I always forget about locking. I've only started doing it a decent amount recently. Like, I knew what it was in the beginning and I completely forgot about it. I don't do it all the time because the free reroll from not locking is basically worth 2 gold, essentially. Alright, looks like we might beat this guy. Oh, this is a tight one. Oh my god. You didn't even have like 100 health. Rough. Do I put that on Kindred for even more mana, or do I put it on Darius? It has AP, I think. I think Darius might be the call because it keeps our front line alive longer. And she's already ulting kind of fast.
Defy Noxus and taste your own blood.
I could also put it on Kale. Yeah, I think I would put it on Kale so she might be able to get 2 ults off. And she's kind of on the back line, so they might like... Oh, I see. Oh, thank God. Whew. I skipped a Varus and landed right on another Varus. Oh my God. Please live this round. I don't care who I go against as long as I don't die. Alright, I'm against a guy who's been at 1 health for a while. I'm very nervous. Oh, our Ashe is already gone. Please. Yes. Whew.
The wicked shall fall.
Pat. Oh, I was nervous. I thought he was gonna knock me out there for a second. Because his team's pretty scary. So if I recall, I have a very terrible memory, but I think that means out of the 5 placement games we didn't place once. I don't remember for sure, but I think that's what it was. Alright, the anti-death on our team is actually pretty insane. So we just beat the guy in first. Well, now we're top 3? Yes. I love when people aren't super salty. Like there's sometimes like a knockdown and be like, I hate you. Or you got lucky. Relax, man. It's just a game. Speaking of that, I get tilted as hell when I play League. So. Yeah, our itemization on like who we put our items on might be pretty bad in this game. But I don't know if it really matters because we're top 3. Like, we put this on her early, and then we took forever to get the tier 3. We never got anything on our Vayne. Like, I'm hoping we win this round and knock him out. But, I'm not sure. Because also then we'd go to the carousel and maybe be able to get some items for Vayne. Oh, please. think I'm just gonna go with attack speed here. Oh shit. I was too busy typing. Well, I guess I got armor. Do I put this on Kale to make her survive a little longer, or him? I think Kale. He survives quite good right now. I think I'll hold this. I could like hyper roll and try to like super lucky RNG a tier 3, but I think it's safer that since he has more health than me to just try to go for better call and save the gold, so because if we do make it a few more rounds we might be able to level up. Either way, top 2, I'm happy with that. He might knock me out here because there's 2 tier 3s there.
No one escapes my aim.
Oh no, I'm still getting used to the new damage. I think I have to change up my positioning a little bit. Put him there, there. Maybe I'll just throw one over here. I'm trying to think. That's gonna be... This should hook my Sejuani. And Sedge doesn't really have anything super worthwhile on her, so... The fact that Cho is dead makes me a little less nervous. Ooh, this is a spicy game. That is a perfect example of, what's it called? Using positioning to win a round. Because if I didn't reposition, he definitely won that round. It might sound arrogant saying it like that, but I think it was very important to reposition, and look at what he is doing. Like, the Cho is the problem, and also if Blitzcrank hooks someone important and kills them instantly. I think I'd put this on Kale. But I could also put it on Kindred. You got Assassin. I think I'm gonna put it on Kindred. Because Kale doesn't have like any attack speed. Granted, Kindred doesn't either, but she's been able to get a lot of autos off. I think Kale's been getting killed pretty quick. I could have leveled up there. Oh wait, no, I couldn't have. Well, actually, I could have if I sold the Vayne and the Varus. I think we got this. I don't know if I'll knock him out, but I think we got this. Seems like he's a little upset. I think I'm gonna grab that, level up. I was just talking about this. People get so salty. Don't get me wrong, like, he can still win, but his blitz position is why he lost.
No one
Yeah,
escapes
if he
my aim.
watched my board and just hooked someone important instead of my Sejuani, he would have won. That makes me really happy. That's the last one of the placements. Alright. So we're bronze 3 after the 5 games. I think my main was in iron because I did terrible in placements on my main. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what I can do better in the next one. Have a great day.